Good morning, LBHT crew. Good morning, Rogue Nation. Listen, your boy can't be here long today, but that's okay. Y'all still gonna have a full show because somebody's gonna fill in for me. Okay. All right. One of your favorite people in the world. All right. He should be joining us here shortly. All right. But let me give some morning shout out while I'm here. We got Dr. Cush in the house. Good morning. Showing love on both channels. Says, good morning, everyone. The disrespect towards Lamar Jackson is beyond football. They hate what he looks like and what he stands for. Pretty much. It's a combination, right? It's a combination. Some people love him. They just know what it means to throw shots and disrespect. They know it gets clicks, right? Mm-hmm. And it's a business for them. Adelia, the super producer, what is going on? Says, morning, everyone. I'm probably the biggest Broncos fan around here, and I don't put too much stock in the list. It's like the top 100. Same. Right. But Bo being ahead of Lamar is absurd and crazy. Yeah. And I don't have anything against Bo Nix. He played for Oregon. Me and B, we are somewhat Oregon fans. Like we have a special place in our heart for Oregon. College is fun. You can have more than one college team, right? B is a Miami fan. Maryland's there for me. They're there. But our dad is from Oregon, so we always root for the Ducks, and we always root for Hawaii. All right. So anybody coming from those schools, we root for. And Bo Nix is somebody we root for. But come on, dog. Come on. Like, this is what I was saying before, though. I don't believe, even though it's supposed to be a list by the players, ain't no way that many players had Bo Nix ranked above Lamar Jackson.
Right.
It's just no way. So I think, players had some input, right? But they still go doing what they do for this very reason, to get people to talk about it.
Yep.
For this very reason. Rainmaker, good morning. Showing love on both channels. Appreciate you. You have a great day as well. It is what it is. Showing love on both channels.
Salute.
Michael Aiken showing love on both channels. Appreciate you. McKnight showing love on both channels. I love it. TC, good morning.
What to do?
What's good? Point. Good morning. It says Rise and Shine, Road Nation. Hit the like, y'all. Yes. Samuel Banks showing love on both channels. And look who's here. One of my favorite people, Tracy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tracy. Good to see you. Says, hey, good people. May you have a safe and productive day. Same to you, Tracy. Good to see you. Indeed. And she's showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Salute. Thank you. Black Dave, good morning. He's showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Just Aloe showing love on both channels. Look at you, Just Aloe. He's like,
what's up, old man?
Let me go ahead and hit the like on both today. Okay. Appreciate you, Just Aloe. Good to see you. Pamela, good morning. Showing love on both channels. Who else is in here? Stretch. He's showing love on both channels. Appreciate you. Unkind Ravens fan. Good morning. Says good morning, lunch breakers and Rose. Yes. And he's showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Ferris. Well, hey. Mr. Muthana. To you. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you. And look who has joined us, Hendo.
Ooh.
Oh, he ain't doing that way.
It's a monster. Oh.
I don't even know which one to click. Hold on. There it is. What's up, B?
What's good? Put on your happy face.
He's so happy to be here. He's so happy to join you guys. Indeed. Neuropsych Sports, good morning.
Good morning.
We got Mike in the house. Good morning.
Hey.
Says hello from deep in Kansas City Chiefs country. Hey.
Appreciate you for being here.
Thanks for coming. Yeah.
Indeed.
Appreciate that. Cousin Davon, good morning. Oh, Ryan Clark. Yes, Ryan Clark was fired yesterday. Yeah, I was wondering if you guys were gonna bring it up. I sent that to B yesterday. I was like, we can talk about this on Wednesday. All right. I wasn't sure how invested you guys were in Ryan Clark. You know, but we were going to bring it up on the show because yeah, he got fired. He got fired while on air.
On air, yeah.
Well, okay. Well, he was told he was being let go on air, and he opted not to finish the show. He opted not to finish the show. According to one report, that he wasn't supposed to find out until the next day, but for some reason,
they said
somebody
because there were media inquiries and they didn't want him finding out, outside of work, essentially. So they told him, while they were doing the show, and he didn't finish the show.
You couldn't wait 10 minutes?
Right.
They said it was like the last 10 or 15 minutes of the show. You couldn't wait 10 minutes?
Maybe he was checking Twitter. I don't know.
Joey, good morning. Yes, Ravens all day. Jose and Hendo all day. Salute. And Brodny. Brodny's here.
And Brodny.
Well, I mean, you just showed up.
That might have been before that. Yeah, it was before.
There you know. Grand Rising GR. Good to see you.
It's good.
Devin Janelle. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Salute. Dave on showing love on both channels. Appreciate that.
That's right.
Showing that Irish love. Okay.
Don't know why.
Reggie, salute. Good morning. Good morning from Hamlet, North Carolina. Hey.
North Kakalaki.
Yeah, shout out to North Carolina. Bo Nix couldn't beat Washington when it mattered. Hey, whoa, Ferris. Whoa.
Facts first. Facts.
What's all that for? Sheesh. Good Lord. Tyree says, good morning, fam. I've deduced soccer is still boring. You didn't watch, Ty. Don't act like you watched. Don't act like you watched any of it. All right. You turned on some highlights here and there, said, don't know what's going on. Boring.
John.
Good to see you, though. Good to see you. Points, you want to live on both channels. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Ellis, what's good, bro?
What's up?
Good morning. Slim showing love on both channels.
Good morning.
Appreciate you. Cam Dom says, good morning. Salute. After this Ryan Clark firing, I'm super done with ESPN. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest Ryan Clark fan. He's just kind of there for me. But that's not his main show. I mean, he does the pivot. To me, that's his main thing now.
Oh.
So if you like Ryan Clark, he hasn't gone anywhere really.
So asking, does anyone know why he was fired? They said there's just a round of layoffs going on at ESPN today.
Another one.
Well,
and they put it out early for him because they didn't want him to find out.
You didn't see that other report I sent you, B?
No, what?
I sent you two reports. The Athletic says it was something else, but we'll talk about that. TC showing that super chat love for both channels. TC, man, thank you. We really appreciate you, man. Thank you.
You be showing
Thank you. Yes. And Ty, thank you for the super chat. Says, hey, yo, Brodny, in the morning in full effect.
Let's make this a reoccurring thing.
There you go.
Brodny in the morning every day.
Hey, what's up, Coach? Good to see you. Hey, so I don't always get the comment on
I saw that. They're saying that's part of the reason why he's part of it, but they're laying off a bunch of people. That's part of the reason why he's one of them.
Yeah. So
which, I don't know, because they're referencing something that happened last year.
Yes, but they said that played a major factor in it. That played a major factor. Like they like to keep the talent there. Like they like to keep a handful of talented people there. And I would say he's one of the better talents there, right?
I don't think they measure talent in skill or talent. Right. They measure
Mike skill.
Yeah, but I think he's one of the people that people tune in for.
Yeah,
I think outside of that, I think there was a chance he would have stayed.
Maybe not.
I mean, for them to report on it had to play a major role. It had to. Athletic isn't really a gossip news news source. Yeah, Coach. y'all make sure you sign your subscribe to Sip to Tally and more Sip to Tally. Right? You want some power rankings you can trust. Okay, you go to more Sip to Tally. All right, he's putting them out daily. They are up to 16. I think it's 16 now.
Mid-teens.
Yeah. Is it? I think 18 or 16, somewhere around there. But I just saw you just did the Jaguars yesterday.
14.
I watched that one. 14. Okay. And also, I don't always get the comment on the videos, but I watch them. He's got a new podcast. Him, his wife, and two of their friends. It's like a couple's thing. Relationship. Yes, it's dope. It's dope. Keep doing that. That's dope. I love it. I love it. I'm waiting for the next episode. All right. So go check it out. That's on More Sip to Tally. All right. We got another coach in the house. Coach C.
Hey,
good morning.
Up,
Good to see you. Good to see you. Samson Light says multiple revenue streams. That's what ESPN meant to Ryan. Yeah. Yeah. Does anyone know why he got fired though? Oh yeah. We were just talking about that. And this is all speculation. We don't know. Okay. You know, typical HR behavior. 4:50 p.m. on Friday.
Thanks.
It's just funny because on the overtime show we talked about how this has happened at my job a few weeks ago, but I think all things considered they handled it well. They let us know from the time we got it. Now, I mean, let me not say what they handled it better than this because they let us know, hey, we're laying people off today, but everybody gonna get a Zoom call, and you got to take the Zoom call whether you're staying or not. You got to sit around like you're gonna get cut. You know what I'm saying? So people kind of just hanging around, like just checking an email, waiting for an invite, and waiting to see what goes down. That's great. So, but at least they gave everybody, it wasn't like, hey, you're out today and your next check is Friday. It was, we're gonna pay you through August and you get a little severance and all that. So you got a little time to figure it out. So that's
crazy. It's like y'all at the end of training camp and waiting to see who the Turk come and talk to. Like that's wild. I can imagine being about a job like this. Bring your playbook. God damn.
Right. And people are going to hang around because, like I said, like they're giving you enough time, like in terms of pay, right? If it was like, hey, some of y'all are getting cut today, then people would be like, well, shit, we ain't working. Everything was shut down, So YT on YT showing that love on both channels. What's good, YT? Good to see you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. We got Zach Shellick. Zach Shellick. I think that's how you say it. Why would you finish when you got fired and you're not getting paid no more? I wouldn't. I'm sure he got paid through the day,
Well, through the end of his contract.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he should have stayed. I'm just saying, why would you tell him during the show?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing. Like, no, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Because who knows? Like, so these people are different from us, regular folks, right?
Right.
Like I just told you how my job was laying people off and they were paying people throughout through the end of August. That's not normal. That even caught me off guard. When I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, all right, it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? But most places they just let you go. And I've been on that side of it too, more times than not, right? And but for these guys, they have contracts. They have agents. So even though he's being laid off, there's still some money owed to him. You know what I mean? So it's not like hey, he don't have a check coming to him anymore. He got a few checks coming to him still. So that's the thing. So I might still finish the show. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish the show, but I'm gonna tell them what I really think. Right. Like, yeah, let me tell y'all, the stuff they do behind scenes, they're gonna have to cut the commercial and mop. Yeah. It's gonna be a spectacle.
You know what, Hendo? I wonder if they told him not to finish the show because of that.
Probably.
I doubt it. I mean, you're not going to do that because then you're not getting the rest of your checks. You start airing out what's going on. So like, he was just going to leave, but yeah, I'm not gonna finish the episode here.
Well, B, like the athletic article said, he's belittled his coworkers in the past.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe he has some more choice words.
I don't
Schrager and company.
Because the thing that they're talking about was nothing. Like it was nothing. It was a year ago. Like, I don't think that had anything. Like maybe it rubbed some people the wrong way at the time, and they're like, hey, not to say that it had nothing to do with it, right? But he didn't get fired because of that. He got fired because they're laying people off. He wouldn't have been fired otherwise.
I think
and they're just like, hey, you know what? If we're picking between him and I don't know, Big Perk. He made fun of Pete Schrager, so let's let him go.
You just brought up a good point, B. Who else is getting fired?
I don't know. We're gonna hear it today, I imagine.
Because it was supposed to be today or next week.
It's supposed to be today.
Today. Oh,
so they told him a day early because it leaked out. Some people found out and they were asking about it, so they went ahead and fired him early.
Because I want to know because they let go a lot of talent the first go round when they laid a lot of people off. So who are you keeping? You're supposed to be the worldwide leader in sports. Like you're not going to have anybody report on it.
They have hundreds, if not thousands, of people waiting to take those spots, man. Like every single person at ESPN has a podcast training for this day, and they don't make anything.
Yeah,
but they have to bring the views though.
Remember when Max Kellerman got fired?
Mm-hmm.
Who they replaced him with? They replaced him with Stat Boy. And then everybody loves Stat Boy. Everybody who works there wants to be on-air talent. They're not there to be the dude who looks up numbers and whispers it into the talent's ear. That's just what they have to do until they get their shot. And, Ryan Clark he provided an opening.
Yeah. Meat Magic, what's going on? That's a guy right there. World class, what's good?
Tony. That's right. We appreciate y'all. We are young Nubians. We appreciate you, world class.
Well, how?
He put YNs. We young Nubians. That's right. We are young.
He ain't talking to the chat. He ain't talking to us.
He called us Nubian gods. Appreciate you.
Kendrick, good morning. CI and Addict. Salute. Showing love on both channels. Appreciate you. Unkind Ravens fan says, at my job, they let go of 3/4 of the employees 4 days after having corporate come down and say nobody's job was at risk. See, that's the thing that'll get me mad.
They was only talking to a quarter of you. They had already decided the rest of you.
Nah,
they said nobody's job's at risk, minus certain people. That's messed up.
Listen, no, you know who the worst is? Comcast. Like, they had, ESPN's doing what they've done, but over the last 5 years or so, Comcast has gone into buildings and told them, "Yeah, we closing down today. Y'all gotta go."
Yeah,
and I don't mean just
I remember when that happened to you.
And I don't mean sections. I mean buildings. Like they just closed down buildings. They like, yeah, this part of the region we ain't doing y'all no more, and just let go.
Yo, that happened. My sister had to do that. She has a high position at her company, and she hated it because even like what a lot of y'all don't know, like the people firing you aren't the ones making the decision, right? Like they not the one saying we want to let you go today. They're the one being told, "Hey, go lay them off," which that sucks. And I was on the phone with my sister. She's like, "Yo, I had to fire this whole department, like 100-some people." She's like, they just clocking in. She's like, "Yo, I hate this. Absolutely hate it." You know what I'm saying? That's rough out, man. That's what I said, man. Don't show none of these people, none of these companies any loyalty. Don't show me any loyalty. It's just business. You treat it like a business too.
Excuse me. Only ones you show loyalty to is Lunch Break Hot Take, Rogue Pod, Sip Tally. That's right. Ones like you show love to those businesses.
Because we will never let you go.
That's right.
Okay.
Facts. We'll never turn our backs.
That's right. Facts.
Until we make enough money, then we gone.
Man, we make enough money. We'll be here a lot more. We'll be here a lot more often.
That's on the way to enough money. When we get to enough money, we're not doing that.
And good friends, better rivals. Yes,
I will. Yes. Good friends, better. Yes, no, I'll still do it. Yeah, that's when it's all autopilot. Listen. When you're retired, you still have to have something to do. Okay.
I'll find something to do.
I will too. And it'll be streams. It'll be different, but I'll still be streaming.
Yeah.
Different location every week.
Yes, yes, 100%. Yes. Tony Mike, what's good? Says all this because he didn't want to fit the narrative with Lamar Ravens hate. Nobody is getting fired a year later for that old incident. But I mean, Tony, he partook in the Ravens hate.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan Clark likes to dip his toe in here and there. You know what I'm saying? There's some overall Ryan Clark he's all right, but there's some fakeness to him too. You know.
And they have to have people on the other side of it. You can't embrace debate if you all agree.
Yeah. But I mean, look, he's nowhere near Stephen A level, right? He's not that. And like I said, it's fine having him there. But listen, people getting laid off, even at that level, I'm just kind of like, that kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? For a company that has billions of dollars, there's no reason for these companies to be laying people off. There is no reason. They don't lose money. Anytime you hear about companies losing money, they're not losing money. Their profit margin might be going down a little bit, but they're still making profit. Right?
All right.
I'll tell you who's losing money. All these AI companies, they're losing money.
A lot of money.
They're losing money. All right. And you didn't even hear about them letting people off.
Brodny on the island of Samoa. He's not Samoan.
Wow. You just made up a whole name there. His name is right there. It's right there.
Y'all people disrespectful.
His name is right there. And they're like, I'm not gonna read that.
He's gonna be Brodny. Hey, listen, he's Ayawane. He's our protector. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Davon says he will also have massive views when he speaks out on the pivot.
That's probably why he ain't say nothing. He's like, I'm gonna say this for my platform.
Yeah. 2.5 million for Ryan Clark. Now that 2.5 million is Pat McAfee. Is that how much he's getting paid? Or are you talking about views? Where'd he go? I'm about to get out of here.
Y'all upset him.
Yeah, I'm hopping off here in a minute.
Yeah, we all are. We at 23 minutes.
We have facts. And Pat McAfee is making much more than that.
Hey, well, while we have 140 people in here, we know football is right around the corner. We know it. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe on both channels. Me and B, our Lunch Break Hot Take. Hendo's Rogue Pod. Right, if you're new here, check out our stuff. Also, LBHTShow.com. Okay, I'm gonna start plugging this more. That's where you get the free membership, right, which gets you access to the Pick'em League that you want to join. There's about 80 people signed up. Okay, we trying to get a few hundred people signed up for this league, because every week y'all be in here and we make our picks, and y'all think you know more than the experts. This is your chance to prove it. When me and B start doing the show on Wednesdays and we have the picks, you'll see what we're making, what picks we're making live on the show. You can follow along, make your picks, and be locked in. And there's a whole ranking system. There's badge systems. You'll get awards for how well you do during the season, how you rank. All right, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's free. Cost you nothing. Come play and have fun. All right. Ty says, when y'all make the big money, when we move into our new mansion, hey, you know what? There'll be a guest wing for you. Ty. All right. ESPN is a joke. Yep. Lamont, good morning.
Good morning. It's good.
Co-Air Media says Ryan is going to cameo on the podcast with Debo and Joe. More Ravens Steelers nostalgia. Yeah. Ferris says Brodny is better.
Bro. Dude.
Brodny big Uche.
Oos.
Big Oos.
Jose don't watch the show.
I don't watch the show.
Yeah.
Big Oos. Okay. Mike says salute.
So,
The disrespect for Lamar is crazy.
it is. Like,
We'll
did you
get
see
to that in a
the?
second.
Okay.
1 second. Corey, good morning.
So,
Tanja, good morning.
Hey, Tanja.
Carmela Moody, Grand Rising. We got super chat from Ferris. Salute. Appreciate it. Says acknowledge the tribal chief.
I do it every day. I acknowledge him every day at work.
Wait, we talking about wrestling? We talking about?
We're talking about Brodny.
OTC.
OTC, the original tribal chief. I know. I'm with it. Okay.
Jose's hip.
I'm hip. I'm cool. World Class says, right? Yes, he got fired. He got fired. We'll circle back to that, but let's just bring this up. I'll let you bring it up, B. I'm gonna make sure you can bring it up and bring it down because I'm about to hop off in a minute.
What you talking about?
The Lamar Jackson one.
Okay.
Do you see it?
I see it.
You don't like you paying attention.
You want to bring it now? Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
There it is. That's what y'all want to know. Is Bo Nix better than Lamar Jackson? He is ranked 10 spots ahead of Lamar on the top 100 player list. Adelia was in here earlier, and she said, as a diehard Broncos fan, this is ridiculous. This is nonsensical. Okay. And this is why I was telling you, B, I don't believe, like, yes, they say this list is a list that the players make up. I don't think it's 100% the players. I think they have input, but they still, the network or, the media, they still go in there and they play around with it.
Right.
Because I don't believe that many players had Bo Nix. I don't think enough players had Bo Nix ranked above Lamar Jackson.
I think they did. It's a list based off of last year, and he had a better year than Lamar had last year. Like, this is what it is.
Look at the numbers. I don't think
I am looking at the numbers.
He had 1,000 more yards.
And that's not it. The big thing that we all know that players love, he won a lot more games. He won 14 games last year. Lamar won 6.
All right. So is that going to count when they do Pat Mahomes? Because Pat Mahomes won less games.
Pat Mahomes is an ultimate winner. He won 3 Super Bowls. That counts every year.
So
I'm not saying it's correct. I'm just saying that's the way people think. Like Pat Mahomes also threw for 1,000 more yards than Lamar did. They had similar seasons, but
players don't look at stats the way we look at stats. I don't believe they. No way. I don't think they're like, oh well, Bo Nix was better last year. They're gonna be like, nah, Lamar's still better.
No, I don't think they look at stats exactly like that. I think they look at the fact that he had the most game-winning drives in the league. They won 14 games, and Lamar had a bad season by his standards. And so Bo Nix got moved up, and Lamar got moved down.
By his standards, but he has a higher standard.
Sure, but it doesn't matter. It's like we talk about all the time when you talk about great players, when they start to fall off, we call them washed, even though they're still good players because they're not the player they were. He didn't have the season that you're accustomed to. He had a much, much worse season this year than he had the year before. So he got moved down.
Yeah, but no, I understand getting moved down, but the 69 ain't no way that many players had, because for him to get moved down to 69, you have some players that didn't have him on the list. I don't buy that. Sorry. I might not rank him as high as I did last year. He might not be number 2, but there's no way he's off the list. There's no way that you had that many players. Well, that's the other question too. I guess who exactly did you ask? But there's no way you poll that many players and that many just didn't have Lamar Jackson ranked at all. Right. I am not buying that.
Because every time I see players talk about Lamar Jackson, they just get the biggest smile. They just like that dude. I don't care if you hurt that guy. But these rankings are made to bring about discussions, to bring about panels. I know Engraven just did a video yesterday about what would you give up for these quarterbacks, and they're talking about, oh, Josh Allen is worth 7 first-round picks, Lamar's only worth 2, Joe Burrow's worth 3, 4. I'm sorry, 4. Jaden Daniels is worth 3. Caleb Williams is worth 4, but Lamar's only worth 2 first-round picks. Like, they do these things just for discussions. And it's and we fall right into it because it's not really to talk about right now. But we have 3 days left for the rookies report. I'm sure Carolina reports, and they're gonna do their thing sometime soon.
Why is Josh Allen worth 7?
Bruh.
Like, okay, so the argument for Lamar would be what? Well, he's been hurt a couple times, his styles is what gets him hurt.
Right.
But Josh Allen plays a more violent style.
Yes.
Right? Like he puts his body more at risk. And it's the same thing with Cam Newton, right? Like he won't show it because he's a bigger quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, he's gonna show it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At some point, those hits accumulate. Like Josh Allen takes a lot of hits.
He does.
He plays a very physical style of football. That's not sustainable.
Yeah.
His body will break down before Lamar's does.
Yeah, but even more importantly, like if you want to talk about the injuries, Lamar's been a lot healthier than Joe Burrow has. But Joe Burrow was worth 4 first-round picks. Missed a ton more time than Lamar has. But I get it, like Pigtown Sports says, they do these rankings in like November and December. So
yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do. So that was like a lot of why Lamar wasn't number 1 after 2024, because the season hadn't already played out. He was amazing up until like they got to see him to the last month and a half. So, but even still, I've seen Lamar be injured before and ranked higher.
Yeah, but he gets injured at the end of the season typically. He got injured at the beginning of the season this year. Well, not at the beginning, but early in the season.
Early.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, he didn't win very many games. He wasn't playing very well. Well, I don't even say he wasn't playing very well. He wasn't playing great. And people asking about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was 5-3 in his starts last year. He had a similar season statistically to Lamar, but
no, last season he went out in week 2 and came back in week 11.
Yeah.
Who, Burrow?
Burrow.
And them 2 weeks was hot. All right.
All right, I'm gonna read this one here. What up, Kobe?
What's going on?
They said they only pull a percentage of players, so it's not all players. My question is, did they pull the MAGA players? Kobe, that's what I was about to ask. I was like,
of course.
Did they pull the Bosa brothers?
Right. Of course it did.
You can't not.
Right. Right. Facts.
It doesn't have to be the majority of those. I mean, they're not the majority in the league,
Right. And then and players take things into account that we don't think about.
The Bosas, the Jackson Dart,
all of them. What I'm saying? Players take into account things that we don't think about, like stats and all. They look beyond the game and beyond the optics of certain things. And if you want to look at they stopped doing it in November, December. If they look at things, they're like, okay, Lamar Jackson got hurt, but before he got hurt, he led the league in touchdown passes. He led the league in QBR. He led the league in percentage against, like he led a lot of things, and players know that. But
sure.
Joe Burrow played 2 games and sucked and lost.
And players value winning more than all of that, right?
Okay.
Like they value it more than that. Like that's what that whole Ryan Clark and Peter Schrager thing was about. Him looking at it differently because they were arguing about CeeDee Lamb versus AJ Brown, and he was talking about how AJ Brown I think had 1 catch in the game or whatever, and he was saying, as a player, I look at it differently because AJ Brown won the game.
Yeah, but Ryan Clark don't speak for everybody, right? Like Ryan Clark likes to act like he represents everybody, but like you hear a lot of people, the people on his show on the Pivot don't take the same opinion. You hear a lot of players tell you, man, winning isn't everything, right? Individual performance, like, hey, I just wasn't on a great team or whatever, right? Like I know Fred Taylor don't take that same take that Ryan Clark has.
Of course, but there are a lot of players who do think that way. So and like I said, you're polling a certain percentage of the players. Who knows, right? I mean, there's a lot of players that say they would rather have a Super Bowl ring than a Hall of Fame career. That's ridiculous to me. But there's a lot of players that feel that way.
I think for Ryan Clark was a good player. He wasn't like great. You know what I mean? But he got a Super Bowl ring. For him, it means more. But for Fred Taylor's like, bro, I'm a legend. You know, like I'm a legend. Like, give me this Hall of Fame career because like this is my individual legacy. Right. You know, for did B freeze up?
No.
But you know, like I guess it depends on how good you were, right? How you look at it. I guess it depends. It depends. It really depends on who they asked. It really does. Ty, thank you for the super chat. Says Burrow gets assessed off of past success and potential. Meanwhile, it's always what have you done for me lately? Only for Lamar. I'm sorry. I think there's just too much media influence and when it comes to this stuff, man. Like they do this on purpose. I don't believe this is 100% the players.
I don't know. If that were the case, he wouldn't have been number 2 last year.
Sure. Yeah. He should because he was coming off an MVP caliber season.
Yep.
Right. Like what are you gonna have? That I mean, it'd be too obvious, right? Like you can hate on, you can do something ridiculous like this when he's coming off a bad year, but not when he was clearly supposed to be the MVP.
If you're doing it for argument, I'm not saying you would have dropped him into the 70s, but you could drop him to 10, 12, whatever. And be like, hey, we just don't think he's the top quarterback in the league, and generate that argument. But he was second.
It's all part of the game, right? They got to say, hey, we're not haters. Look, we had him second last year, right? But this year we're gonna drop him. Like it's all media game. We just talked about Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark, somebody said, oh, he doesn't hate on Lamar. Yes, he does. He does it all the time. But he'll turn around and defend Lamar too. They all play the game. Yeah. Colin Cowherd, one of the biggest supporters, at times, and turns around and says Lamar's not on my top 10 quarterback list.
I do not think that this is an important enough thing to be committing fraud, and having
they all do it.
No, I don't believe that they're taking the results and changing them just because it's going to generate discussion regardless.
Oh, I don't think it's fraud, right? Like, yes, the players vote on this, but they never said only the players. They never said this is a players only thing.
I'm pretty sure they have.
They just advertised that the players vote on this.
Right. Yeah.
Just like you get the vote for the Pro Bowl, but your vote isn't the only vote that counts.
Facts.
Yeah, but it's very clear who all votes for the Pro Bowl. I'm pretty sure they have said this is only players.
I don't know. Chat, we'll have to help us investigate this. Help us investigate this. But all right, I'm getting out of here. We good here? All right.
Oh yeah, time to go.
Oh dang, I keep doing that. There we go. Yeah. All right, I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a great day. LBHTShow.com. That's where you can sign up for the Pick'em League. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter. The poll is in the newsletter. I saw a few of y'all voted this time. You said, look, we got to make a difference. Ethan Pochick, is he going to make a difference? Is he the answer to our problems? All right. Yes or no. That's the poll question. Go into the newsletter. You should have gotten it yesterday. If you didn't get it, sign up for the newsletter. It goes out on Mondays at noon and answer that question.
So it's voted on exclusively by players. NFL films producers go to the locker rooms during the season, and they ask players. The players only submit their top 20.
Yep.
And then they get points based off of where they're ranked in the top 20, and that's how they determine the top 100 list.
Yeah, I
am certain that a large percentage of people did not have Lamar Jackson in their top 20 off of that season. And there's nothing wrong with that. He wasn't the top 20 player in the league last year.
I don't agree. Well, okay,
you think he was one of the 20 best players in the NFL last year?
I don't agree. I don't agree. He wasn't, and Bo Nix was.
Again, like winning matters a lot.
Delia, who's a diehard Broncos fan, is like, man, hell no.
That's fine. Like, people can disagree. Like he played well in clutch moments. They won a ton of games. They were one of the top teams in the league. That matters. That's why Drake May was in the MVP conversation. He's not the best quarterback in the league.
You said, and they pull him in during what you said, November?
I mean,
they stop it.
Season.
They stop it. They stop doing like November, December. That's when they stop.
That's when they finish.
So yeah, he was still up there around that time, right? Not that's the wins. In fact, the losing I would argue helps because when he didn't play, you saw exactly how bad that team was.
Mm-hmm. But even still, Joe Burrow, like he didn't play, he didn't win. Mm-hmm. So for them to, if they vote him higher up, I'm not saying to you, but
we all know that players are biased. They're human beings. That's why Tyler Huntley was a Pro Bowler. But I'm saying there's not some conspiracy of going out here and saying, "Hey, we gotta move certain players down."
All right, I gotta make some moves. All right, y'all be great, man. I'll see y'all. Oh, almost in the stream. Don't want to do that.
Oh, you could have.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
All right, bro. All right. Now that Jose's gone, we can end the stream.
But I mean, I guess they hadn't even brought up the main topic for today.
Oh, what's that?
What Jose just referenced is Ethan Pochich the answer for the Baltimore Ravens. I was asking you. I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is he the answer? Yes, he is the answer for right now. Like he's the best that we have so far until I guess there's a clear-cut winner from training camp. But we have to find out if he's actually healthy. He tore his Achilles in December, and we don't know. He's been cleared to participate. We don't know if he's been cleared to actually play week 1. So there still may be a competition for center. Is he the answer? I feel a little bit better with 97 games experience starting versus 5 games over a 10-year career. Like to me, I just feel like they could have done more. Eric DeCosta should have had a better plan. I've been reading a lot of articles over the last couple of days about this has been the plan all along. Eric had this in his back pocket. No, what should have been in his back pocket was I drafted Tyler Linderbaum. If he's any good, I know in 4 years I need to re-sign him. But they didn't do that. So this is what we have to roll with.
Yeah, the idea that he had it in his back pocket is a joke.
It is
right. It really is. You didn't have in your back pocket that this 30-year-old who tore his Achilles last year is going to get cut in mid-July, and that's who we're going to pounce on, and he's going to be our starting center. That's nonsense. And you know what? Hey, you know what? 99% it's nonsense. The other 1%, if that was in his back pocket, fire him because that's a ridiculous plan. We did get a super chat from Kobe. Thank you very much. Said Burrow has missed the playoffs 3 straight seasons. You can't lose in the playoffs if you don't make it. Lamar getting biased has hurt his playoff record. And we know that this is a thing, particularly in America, because we talk about LeBron all the time, right? And he gets criticized for getting to the finals and losing. People legitimately said, I'd rather not make it or lose in the first round than get to the finals and lose, because American sports fans are idiots. Not y'all, but you know, no, but like it's the top 100 thing is not an important list, and you know, players have their own biases, and again, he was not a top 20 player in the league last year. It's not a big deal. But to answer the other question, Ethan Pochich is not the answer. He's not a good center at this point in his career. He's over 30 and he's coming off a major injury. That can't be the answer. Yeah, but he is better than what they had.
Thanks.
So
thanks. Anytime you
get it again.
anytime you decide that you want to take a free agent guard and he's your favorite to be the starting center on a Super Bowl caliber team, that's a problem. Yeah. You take a practice squad guy, like you throw him in the mix, and then you take a guy who's been a backup his whole career and played 138 snaps last season, sparingly, like didn't even start games. These are your options to be the starting center and protect Lamar. I also read an article. I need to stay off the internet. I also read an article talking about how Lamar should be happy with the effort that the team put in offensively. So he needs to sign or restructure his deal and add more years to it. And I'm like, well, what did y'all do?
Did they detail that effort?
They did. They said they got Vanga Ioane, which I give them credit for. Even though they didn't want to do it, they went out and got him. But they said bringing in John Simpson, which is a massive upgrade at guard.
No, it isn't.
They say we have two of the best tackles in the league.
No, you don't.
Rosengarten
But
slipped.
even if you do, they were already there. So what effort?
Right. Okay, well, that's that. Then you have the third round and fourth round wide receivers that they drafted, and these are supposed to be enough reasons. Oh, and then signing Posick. Those are supposed to be enough reasons why Lamar should redo his deal because they poured so much in offensively. Then it went on to say he should really be happy of the defensive improvements that they made. And I'm like, yo, they make defensive improvements every season. And it is not equated to us getting any further in the playoffs. So it's crazy. And right, world class, nobody's trading their Pro Bowl center. That's why you don't let go of yours.
Right. That's the point that we've been making all off season. You just re-signed Tyler Linderbaum.
Right.
People don't let go of good offensive linemen typically. I mean, it can happen here and there, but there's a shortage of offensive linemen in the NFL already. So,
right, Kobe.
Well,
They tried to sell us. They tried to sell us on having Bullock at center, and a lot of people fell for that. Like, it's one thing if he had starting experience.
Mm-hmm.
This man has played a cool 30 snaps in his career at guard, mind you. Now he had some four good preseason snaps a couple seasons ago at center. Cool. But when you're trying to win a Super Bowl, when you're going into the playoffs against some of these defenses, we're seeing what the Rams are doing. Mm-hmm. Cleveland's defense is still going to be good without Myles Garrett. Like, these defenses are getting more complex and get faster, getting bigger. And we want to go into a season with a complete hodgepodge of guys at positions. And you said we had John Simpson already. Yes, we did. Like, Faalele was not much worse than John Simpson was last season. And you want to put these guys out there to protect Lamar, but yet still you want to build around Kyle Hamilton. You want to keep bringing in safeties to make Kyle Hamilton's life easier. But when it comes to Lamar, it's just like, oh, that guy will do. And if he doesn't, we'll find somebody next season. We're starting to run out of next seasons for Lamar Jackson. We can't keep saying, let's see if these guys work out. The rookies, I'm glad they drafted them. I think that in the future, they will be good NFL players. But right now, we can't depend on, is he going to progress? Is he going to make an impact? Will Rashad Bateman go back to form of not even having 800 yards? Like, invest in Lamar like you do on this defense. Because right now, even after everything that's going on, they're still talking about, hey, we can get Jadeveon Clowney. We can bring in a Von Miller. How much more do we need defensively before we say give Lamar some help?
And I'm glad you said what you said there, because I think that's something that people don't think about. That's why ever since they've drafted Lamar, we've been just really pounding the table to go all in on offense, right? Because, like you said, time is running out. Like, when you first draft a player and they come in and they show how great they are, especially at that position, you feel like you've got all the time in the world. You're going to win eventually. It's automatic, right? Lamar is coming into his ninth season. How many more years do you think he's going to be at that elite level where he can carry your roster, like he's been doing for his entire career? The same thing is happening in Cincinnati, right? They got to a Super Bowl early in Joe Burrow's career, and they just assumed, hey, we got Joe Burrow, we got Jamar, we got T, we'll be back. They've been garbage since then. And yeah, obviously a big part of that is Joe Burrow being hurt, but that's because you don't do what you need to do in protecting Joe Burrow. The same way Baltimore doesn't do what they need to do in protecting Lamar Jackson. The other, you mentioned some of those guys at the center position, having no experience. Emory Jones, that guy's a third-round pick. He played, 40, 50 snaps or whatever it was last year. And, the Ravens fans are losing their minds about how great they think Emory Jones can be, not even in the competition to start at guard. They're talking about him being the swing tackle. And I'm like, when you look at Eric DaCosta, if you go back through their drafts and you look at how many offensive linemen he's brought in, Linderbaum and Rosengarten were first and second round picks. They worked out. All the rest of them have been ass, pretty much. So, yeah. And the thing is, you can't just say, oh, well, he's trying, and just keep drafting guys in the middle of the late rounds. You've proven that you're bad at it. You need to take a different approach, and it's only on offense where they don't see the need to do that. On defense, they'll explore every avenue to get guys. They'll draft them. they'll trade for him. As you saw with Max Crosby, they tried to make that trade. You saw it with Roquan Smith. They've done it with Marcus Peters in the past. They'll go out in free agency and sign those guys. They just did it with Trey Hendrickson. They won't do it on offense. They just don't believe that it matters. And they're going to, we talked about this as soon as they drafted Lamar in those first couple of years. I hope they don't do him like Carolina did Cam Newton and wasted his entire career. And I mean, I won't say it's been an entire waste. Like, they've been good. They've gotten to the playoffs, but they, as a front office and as an organization, have not surrounded Lamar with the tools necessary to really win. So, it is what it is. I guess.
People tell you otherwise.
Macari wasn't drafted by Eric DeCosta.
Right.
But it's
and he wasn't even good. So
he was valuable. He's like Brady Christensen in Carolina. A lot of Panthers fans are very happy that he was brought back. Huh?
I was saying, what's up, Amani? She said, yes.
Brady Christensen is not a very good offensive lineman, but he's a valuable offensive lineman because he can play every position on the line. And, when you put him in, you're not going to fall off a cliff. That's what Pat McCarry was. And then Baltimore let him walk for reasons because, Voorhees had to start.
Yeah. And I see the people talk about Carson Vincent and Emory Jones. We don't know what we have. And I think that's part of the problem. Every year, we don't know what we have. We didn't know what we had in Jawan James and Alejandro Villanueva till we found out. We didn't know we had Andrew Voorhees and Daniel Falele till we found out. I'm tired of waiting to find out what we got instead of going out there and getting guys that we know can play. That's all I'm saying. Like, get some people like John Simpson's going to be up and down. You're going to get some times or some games he's going to be fine. And you're going to get some games where he's going to be penalty ridden. He's not going to be able to block. We know what we're getting from John Simpson. Get guys that can play. Don't wait till the end of free agency. Don't wait till the second wave and say, you know what, this guy's on the cheap. It's not going to cost me a compensatory pick. Go out and get him and save some money. Like, there's no way you can tell me that a successful GM that's wanting to win a Super Bowl is going to take a 3-time Pro Bowl center and say, you know what, I'm not going to offer you a 5th-year option. I'm not going to franchise tag you. I'm going to wait till you hit free agency where you are the number 1 rated offensive lineman in the NFL and try to negotiate with bad teams. Like, I'm not competing against bad teams because they always throw good money after bad to get these players. This is going to happen. But yet still, you locked up Kyle Hamilton. You made sure to get his 5th-year option in. But then after putting in this 5th-year option, you sign him to $100 million and you draft a player and you bring in another safety to make him better. But offensively, it's like, oh, we'll let the Pro Bowl center go. We'll find somebody on the cheap in the draft. We'll try to get somebody, but after the 3rd round, because this is young defender that I really want to get, even though we just paid $112 million to another edge rusher. But it is what it is.
Yeah. What was I saying? He was signed as a undrafted free agent, talking about Macari, which, we're talking about the players that he drafted. I mean, listen, it's nice when you can get guys as undrafted free agents. That's cool. That's 100% luck. Carolina got Jalen Coker as an undrafted free agent. You don't get credit for that. That's pure luck. And you had, in Eric DeCosta's case, 10 tries to get good offensive, good players in the draft. And if you pass on this guy, I mean, obviously not in every draft, but like if you pass on these players with every single one of your picks and then just hope that they sign with you as an undrafted free agent and hope they pan out, like I said, you're not giving you credit for that. The same reason I don't like to give credit to GMs for making those picks at the top of the draft. Everybody told you to draft Vega. Everybody. Say they were Dan Morgan. Everybody told you that Tedero McMillan was the top receiver in the draft.
Correct.
Like, you don't get credit for that, or not much credit. But anyway, neither here nor there. I did want to ask you about something else that we saw yesterday. Pro Football Focus put out their list of possible breakout players for next year. Defensively, the Baltimore Ravens had 2 players on that list, Teddy Buchanan and Malachi Starks. What do you think of those picks for next year?
Teddy Buchanan, I think if he comes back healthy, he can be a breakout player. I know World Class and a couple other people in here don't seem real high on Buchanan, But throughout the season, before he got injured, he started getting better. And the one game that he started for Roquan Smith, he did some damage. Like he showed he belongs. I just think he needs more experience, more time. And with Jesse Minter and Anthony Weaver, I think that he's going to be a much better player. Now Malachi Starks, I think he didn't have a bad season last year. It just wasn't up to the expectation of a first-round pick of the turnover machine that we thought we were getting. And under Zachary Orr, things didn't pan out for a lot of people. So this season, possibly, it just depends on how they deploy the safeties. Like if they're going to do 3 safety sets, maybe, but I don't know how much they're going to utilize them or where they're going to utilize them, because he and Kyle Hamilton have kind of a similar skill set, somewhat the way that they like to be used. I knew they form was trash, but they possibly can break out. I think that this whole defense as a whole, multiple people are going to break out with the defensive leaders that we have now.
Yeah, I thought their list was not great. Considering they put a lot of highly drafted players on their list who are coming into their second or third year, but world class. You say, but we actually saw Emery play. He played better than everybody on those plays he was in, including Tyler. He played 49 snaps across 5 games. He didn't play more than 16 snaps in any game. You have not seen anything from Emory Jones. Not really. Like 16 snaps could be one drive. That's not telling you anything. You know, you have not seen anywhere near enough of Emory Jones to make any kind of determination on him. Mm-hmm. But listen, I'll tell you what, for me, it's not a good thing to have a 3rd-round pick coming into the second year, not even challenging for a starting spot on a battle line. But
and not to take anything away from Emory and what he did. Yes, he looked a lot. The offensive line performed a lot better when he got in the game. But you also have to factor in it's later in the season. You're going up against people that are banged up, and you're fresh. You're fresh out the gate. Your legs are damn near at 100%. So you can give 100% effort while other people are giving 85, and you're going to look better. Plus, you're fighting for a job, and I haven't seen you in situations. I haven't seen you when you played 10+ games. Like you got to essentially rest for a year and then come and play football. But I'm not saying he's going to be bad. We just don't know what he has to give. And like you said, I would prefer him start over John Simpson. Mm-hmm. That would be my prevailing thought. You're a high draft pick. Like you came in to make a difference. So I would put him in and see if he can actually compete for a job. But right now, like you said, they're trying him out at swing tackle. And you already got your 2 starters there instead of looking at him to replace John Simpson, who might have been a $30 million mistake.
I don't think there's any might have been. But well, I was saying, do you know how many snaps you get in a football training camp to become a starter? Less than 49. Not really, but all right. I don't know where you're getting that from. But the point they were making is you don't have any idea how good Emory Jones is. Not whether or not he should have earned the job. It's you don't have any idea how good he is. And the coaching staff is in practice with him every single week. They're in training camp with him. They're in mini camps with him, all that stuff. And he was not starting. Now, you could have put that on John Harbaugh last year, and a lot of people did. Why isn't he starting now? John Harbaugh gone. So if he was so much better, we know that John Simpson was garbage last year. So why is John Simpson the projected starter? Now, again, camp hasn't started. Maybe Emory will maybe they'll wake up and put him in at guard, but as of right now, they're saying he's not even in the competition. So, I mean, it is what it is.
We'll find out next Thursday. Me and B, you going with training camp, right?
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Like it's on Friday, right?
Thursday. Thursday.
Yeah, I'm not going on Thursday. I have a job. So
what's up, Black Cowboy?
I read the very beginning of your message there, World Class, and it said in high school, and then I didn't read the rest. So I apologize for that. But anyway, moving.
So disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. Like it just doesn't have any relevance to what we're talking about. So like it is what it is. Anyway. Do you have anything else for today? I don't know. It was You know,
I thought Jose had
Bocic.
another question, but no, I'm good.
Ethan Bocic, we did the PFF thing.
Bro, it's been
I don't think
an
there's
hour, bro.
anything else going on here. I know, but you love staying late in the mornings.
Nah,
right?
We got a job. We got a job to go to.
Oh, we got a job to go to now.
Thanks, bro. I can go to the gym. I can go to sleep. I can do a lot of things in these next 3.5 hours.
I mean, you could also cater to your fans.
I don't have fans. We have a community. We have a community. I have fans.
There's a bunch of Hendo fans in here.
We have community.
I can see them all on the right side of the screen right there. Bunch of Hendo fans.
You're wasting time. It's been an hour.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wasting time. I didn't realize. My bad. I didn't realize it was like 20 minutes before y'all got to the first topic. I mean, I don't know.
We could have drafted Connor Lee. We could have drafted
a lot of people.
Slaughter. We could have done a lot of things, but they saw value elsewhere in the draft. So, I mean, we'll see. Like, we're not saying Emory Jones is a bust. We're not saying Emory Jones can't play. We're just saying we don't know. And at this point in time of Eric DeCosta's career, you should know who your starting offensive line is. Like, you should know the guys that you brought in are going to protect your quarterback. We just went through a season where Lamar got banged up because the offensive line was subpar. The same offensive line that he told us 2 seasons ago was going to be good in a year, and they weren't. And you would have thought that he'd have been like, my bad, Joe, I lied. Let me get this thing together. And he didn't.
Well, World Class says, I've been through 2 training camps in football. LOL. I watched it. 20 plays is plenty to see if a dude is better than other dudes at one position. No, it isn't. It's absolutely not. But no one is talking about whether or not he's done enough in training camp or practice to get the starting job. We're talking about you don't have any idea if he can play in games. Because Fall Lele went through training camps and was a starter, right, World Class? He good? Is he good? I'm just wondering because he was your starter for 2 years. So, and you said 20 plays is plenty. So if they saw the 20 plays from Fall Lele in the training camp and decided he was a starter, it means he's good, right? He's better than everybody else on the team. So why are we talking about Emory Jones? We're saying that you don't know if he can play in actual games because he has not done it. Guys can look good in practice and not be able to perform in games. It's a pretty common thing. But whatever. Anyway. I don't know. Wait, what are you laughing about?
Like, just don't you come in here and just be all cranky?
and we say, hey, that was because of Harbs. All right, well, Emory Jones doesn't appear to be starting now. So
we'll see. Know. It's early. We'll see. We will see.
Yeah, we'll see. As of right now, the talk is that he's not even in the competition for starting guard because they want him to be a reserve tackle, which also doesn't make any sense to me because if this guy can play, you should probably put him in. You don't have great tackles. I love Ronnie Stanley. Ronnie Stanley is not the same player that he was several years ago, and I think that's because of John Harbaugh and the Ravens in general and the way they handled his injuries. But he's not a great tackle anymore, I don't think. Rosengarten hasn't been a great tackle. If Emory Jones can really play, if Emory Jones is better than everybody else out there, why is he a reserve tackle? Like, why would you pigeonhole him into that role? Right. He can start at guard and still be your top reserve tackle. It's possible to do that. But, whatever. It's not my $200+ million quarterback to protect. So, my team does their job on the whole line. This is all unfamiliar to me. So
now it is. There was a time when they didn't protect. There was a time they didn't protect your quarterback, and he looked horrendous.
Listen. Michael Oher, all right, first round pick. Okay, Mike Remmers, he started 2 Super Bowls. Okay, but you may not be wrong. You may not be wrong about that. But we talking about the here and now though.
Oh, okay.
You bring up old stuff.
I wasn't even going back that far.
Baltimore used to protect their quarterback too.
Bro, I wasn't even going back that far. I was talking about Bryce.
I mean,
Bryce, they didn't protect Bryce's first year.
I can't co-sign with you because like the O-line sucked his first year, but that wasn't. Oh man, we're not going to protect Bryce. They sucked at everything, so they just didn't really have it.
They
didn't
you know what I mean? But I give them credit. They went out and they signed guards and they went out and upgraded your offensive line, and now he has protection, and we can see Bryce Young is a totally different quarterback. So if they could just do the same for Lamar.
49 plays is not having to kill you. See what coach agrees with you, buddy. I've never seen Sip Tally run 50-plus plays to determine if a guy can play. Sip Tally likes James Prochet. He thought he could play. How many plays did he see of James Prochet? People can be wrong, first off, world class. And again, 49 plays. You're acting like he went out there and started a game and played really well over the course of 49 snaps. He played 49 snaps across 5 games. Tell me what you actually learned from that, because it's possible to go out there and look better than you are in short spurts, as opposed to playing every single snap over the course of a long season. I mean, I know you know that because you went through a couple training camps, right? So like, this should not be foreign to you that playing 10 snaps a game isn't the same thing as being a starter and playing every week, is it?
It's time to go.
Is it?
Yeah, it's time to go.
All right.
you need to go back to bed.
Listen, it's too late for that now. I'm looking at the sunlight coming in. Can't be going to sleep.
Bro, you got 3 hours.
I can't go back to sleep when the sun is up.
Yeah, first Coach called straight, but that
he didn't catch no straight. Like Coach knows he knows what he's done. Okay. I mean, listen. Ravens fans used to come in here all the time telling us Gus Edwards was a great running back, and he was playing every week. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't even know why you keep breaking up world class. World class loves to. You want
to know why? Listen, I don't have anything against world class, and I'm so happy that he's there. I'm so happy he's there every week. And I'm so happy he's arguing and everything. You want to know why? And I'll answer this to you, world class. You want to know why I keep bringing up your comments? It's because I'll read this first. So again, your rebuttal are dependent at this point on John Harbaugh giving playtime when we know he only plays his guys. No, it's also on the fact that Emory Jones is not competing for a starting job, according to all the reporting for the Baltimore Ravens. But so that's just the answer to that, world class. But the reason I keep bringing up his comments is my man chose the perfect avatar, because every time he says something that I don't agree with, I want to punch that dude in the face. Like, it's the most, and like I said, I don't have anything against world class, but it's like, it's one of those pictures where it's like he has the perfect smug expression. And so, it was a brilliant avatar choice.
No, bro, we don't argue with Kwame.
Huh?
We don't argue with Kwame. Well, maybe on the LBHTShow they do. We don't.
We argue with Kwame on the O2 when he comes in, and we love having Kwame there as well.
Facts.
The whole point is the interaction, the back and forth.
Yes, except for with Ferris.
What's wrong with Ferris?
Ferris loves his 6 degrees of wrong.
It's not about, like, I don't hate world class. It's not. I'm saying the expression on the dude's face.
He said, what is his actual face?
I'm saying it's the expression in the picture is a perfect avatar for when he's here making arguments. That's all.
Stop it, B Mansion.
Wait, what's wrong with the? Do I not want to? Do that? They didn't draft Emory, and new coaches want their guys. Okay, so what you're saying is that the entire world is biased, and so why do those snaps matter then? I mean, they didn't draft Rosengarten either, right? Is he going to start? They didn't draft Ronnie. Is he going to start? They damn sure ain't draft Ethan Pochich. Is Javon Gwynn going to start? That's his guy. That's the guy he brought with him from Atlanta. Is he going to be the starting center? I mean, come on, bro. So what else you have, Hendo?
I'm gonna end this and go home.
What else you got, Hendo? No. Y'all woke me up. We doing this now.
No, it's an hour and 10
Y'all
it's an hour and 10 minutes.
All you had to say was I can't make it. And then you're not here.
I told you I couldn't make it.
No. That's not what you said. That's not what you said.
All you had to say no.
I can't say no. This is on my our channel. You can say no. You don't have any problem breaking your word to people.
That's false.
It's very true. It's very true. All right. I had a question that I was going to ask.
Is it a real question?
It was, but I can't remember what it was now.
Let's go. Let's not wait around.
No, I want to try to remember.
Bruh. You doing this intentionally?
They don't have a replacement for Rosengarten. What is Carson Vincent and Emory Jones, the guy we're talking about who played right tackle in college? They don't have a replacement for him? Come on, bro. He said they don't have a replacement for the right tackle, but this right tackle from college who played 49 snaps is better than everybody. Come on, Hendo. Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
No, we're not going nowhere. All right.
That's why I hate you.
You don't hate me. That's all right. That's all right. No, I am trying to remember what it was I was going to ask you, because it was a relevant question, and it's left my head now. Okay. I thought there was some other story.
No.
What are you talking about? Come on, bro.
What? Listen,
you're literally arguing for the guy who played right tackle and saying they don't have a replacement at right tackle. No, Ferris. Wait, what are you doing, Ferris? It's like 4 in the morning. Where you at?
All right, should be sleep like I'm trying to go to right now.
Goodness.
I'm trying to go back to sleep, bro.
Oh, you trying to go back to sleep?
Yeah, bro.
You trying to go back to bed?
Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's call
Whatever.
it. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Hour 11 minutes in, we are off the rails. He's arguing with world class, which we all know not to do because he's gonna keep going.
It's funny though. I like
yes, well, listen, let's end it. And y'all can argue in the comment section.
No, I'm gonna be gone. I don't read the comments. What's that?
We got Diego Pounds. Now Diego Pounds might be. No, he didn't put up the other topic, Jose, and I asked him about that.
Okay, what was the other topic, Jose? Because there's nothing else here. That's why
it should be. It should be a phone call.
I know that there were two things. There were two things there, and I brought up the Lamar Jackson one, and now there's nothing else there. So I don't know what the other. Because I think when Jose logged out, it got rid of it because he uploaded it, and stuff don't stay. So I don't know what the other topic was that he put up here because I didn't read it while it was down there, and now it's disappeared. Okay, hold on. Well, I mean, you could have just typed it right there. I don't know why we're doing it that way. Just tell me, hold on.
What do we think? Joe Burrow about the right?
Joe Burrow gonna be in the top 30, and y'all are gonna be infuriated.
Joe Burrow's gonna be 27.
Rightfully so, because he doesn't deserve to be ranked that high either. Him, Pat, and Lamar all should have been right around where Lamar is, because they didn't have great seasons. They just didn't.
And they all got injured.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Pat had his injury, I think, probably after they were done, but he just wasn't very good.
Oh no.
So
and more importantly, they were losing.
Yeah, they were losing. Well,
Pat
did have a winning record as last year starting. So, Oh no, I'm sorry, not Pat. Joe. Joe did. He was 5-3 last year. But I mean, listen, Joe Burrow, man. Good Lord. Like, how many times do you have to see this dude go down with a catastrophic injury before you change your ways? It's
maybe like the Ravens in 21, 22, 25, and we haven't changed our ways. So why should anybody else? Why should the cheapest owner in the NFL change his ways? That's crazy.
What is it saying? I'll say like, by your dumb logic, they shouldn't play Aone then? Yes. No. I have not said anything about whether or not that guy should play. In fact, I said that Emory Jones should be challenging for a starting spot. You don't listen. I said you don't know after 49 snaps whether he can play. That's what I said. You're telling me you know he can play after 49 snaps. That's BS. You don't know if he can play. Nobody said he shouldn't play. But I mean, checkmate, I guess.
Oh gosh, let's check this.
We can't. Now we're waiting for Jose.
He said it. He just sent the text. He just sent the text message, and we've already. The show's supposed to be 15 to 30 minutes long.
Well, I mean, listen, man. If
lunch
he just
break,
sent the text
hot
message,
take.
if
Nobody
he just
spends
sent
an hour and 15 minutes at lunch.
Why didn't you pull it up and read it? If he just sent it, thank you, Jose. Let's see.
Because he expected you to send it to StreamYard and put it up.
I'm not. Listen, I've tried to log into StreamYard from my phone before and upload stuff, and it freaks out and it kicks me out every time.
Okay, then airdrop it. Just airdrop it.
Bruh, listen. Will you let me read it? I'm about to read it. All right. You get one phone call to another NFL GM. Who are you asking for? And we've got Micah Parsons, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Penei Sewell, Sauce Gardner, or Bijan Robinson.
That's right, Tony. I'm sleepy. Penei Sewell.
Penei Sewell, huh?
Yeah. Protecting my quarterback. I would love to get Jamar Chase, but I gotta protect my quarterback.
Okay. I think that other GMs know that as well, and they're not going to trade you Penei Sewell. So I think the only reasonable answer on this is Justin Jefferson. I mean, I guess you could make an argument for Bijan as well because he does so much in the pass game, but Micah Parsons, I mean, you've gone down let's bring in the edge rusher road. It's not gonna, right? Jamar Chase, they're not going to trade him to you in division. Penei Sewell, they need to protect their quarterback. They're not going to move him, right? Sauce Gardner, no. Bijan, Jose said it can be any player. So any player in the league. These were just examples. But I think Justin Jefferson is the correct answer because I think he is attainable. It's going to cost a lot, obviously, but I think you can get that done. And I think he makes the biggest difference for Baltimore because you have an elite quarterback. And if you pair him with an elite wide receiver, it's going to do more for the Ravens than going out and getting another edge rusher, a corner, a running back or what have you.
Give me Creed Humphrey.
Creed Humphrey, man. You just really and we got Lindy. Like that's terrible. That's terrible. Like, hey, you remember a couple months ago we made a mistake. We gotta need that back. We're gonna
I take Jamar Chase. If we can have anybody we want, I'll take Jamar Chase.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if Jettison's available,
I'm looking at it for more like, what do you think could actually happen? Because I don't think they would trade Jamar Chase in division to you. But like, if you're just saying, hey, you can make a call and you give up whatever they're asking for, and you can have any one player in the league.
Look in the overlays.
Okay, well, I mean, I saw it.
That's where they should have. That's why should have been there.
Okay, you know what? Why don't you calm down a little bit?
Because I saw him put it there this morning.
Why don't you calm it down? I think this is it. Yeah,
there it is. There we go. How about you put it up correctly?
Hey, how about you shut it? All right. Like, God damn, man. You listen, we could have been gone, but now I gotta sit here and I gotta figure out how to put it up correctly. And I'm not even sure where you're gonna do this. So we're not gonna do it like this right now.
Okay.
No, see, because I gotta that's not working.
You got to go down the bottom and change the screen view after you put it up.
Man, whatever. All right.
I just put the picture up, man. I don't care if we on there. Just put it up.
Thank you, Hendo. Appreciate it. I'm glad you came to that realization after you interrupted the flow. All right. You get one phone call to another NFL GM. And we're going to say, hey, you can call any team. You can ask for any player. You give up whatever they're asking for, and you can have them. Who is it going to be? And you say you want Jamar Chase?
Yeah, give me Jamar Chase.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, listen, if we're saying you can just have anybody, like everybody's available.
Right.
Penei Sewell is a good one. But I still think that I would go with Justin Jefferson just because he makes the biggest impact. Like those guys act as multipliers for your quarterback, and you've got an elite quarterback. You've also got an elite running back behind him. You just don't have. I mean, Zay is a very good wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a top 10 type wide receiver, but he's still not on the same tier as a Justin Jefferson. So I'm making that deal. What's that?
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at that either. Like Justin Jefferson or Jamal, I would be mad at either one of those offensively.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, now let's change it a little bit. If you could make a call to any GM in the league, but it had to be a defensive player, who are you getting?
Defense?
Yeah, and not guys who have just been traded like Myles Garrett, because I'm pretty sure that's where we're going to go. So
that's where it's going to go.
He's off the table. He's just been traded.
I can make any call.
Any call.
I'm making a call to Aaron Donald. Come on back, bro.
What GM are you going to call to get Aaron Donald?
I mean, that's what I said. Any call, but okay. What person? Who would I get to? If healthy, because I think with Jesse and Anthony, the pressures and the sacks are going to come. So for me, I'm going to make a call, and if healthy, I'm going to acquire Kirby Joseph.
Wow, another one, huh?
Yeah,
all safeties all the time.
Nah, I'm letting go of some safeties, but I want a safety that can actually come in and force turnovers.
So this is something. Fred Warner,
if he's healthy. Oh, you know what? I take it back. I take it back. No, I take it back.
This is the correct answer.
No,
Anderson.
I'm sorry. That's Danielle Hunter. I'm getting Danielle Hunter. Like,
why would you get Danielle Hunter instead of Will Anderson?
Have you seen the games?
Have you seen Will Anderson?
Oh no! Listen, I ain't taking nothing away from Will Anderson. Violent, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But give me Danielle Hunter.
Wow, I will 100% take Will Anderson. But I mean, I guess you wouldn't turn away. All right,
wouldn't turn away at all.
Sauce, okay. Okay, give me George Pickles. Okay.
This is the Rugrats? Derek Stingley Jr.
Derek Stingley, okay. The top young corner. Not seeing a lot of JC Horn out here. Pretty disrespectful, but correct.
Yeah, one good year.
He's had more than one good year. He just hasn't had any great years.
I mean, he's a good corner. He had an outstanding season last year, but that's not somebody I think that would be a significant upgrade if we brought him in.
Well, I don't even know what this. Brodny would take Azeez Al-Shaair. I don't even know what you're getting at with that. But all right. Yeah, it's probably time to go to bed. It's probably time to go to bed.
That's what I'm talking about. Bronny James Jr. We don't do no Bronny slander over here.
That's what I was going to ask you about. That's what I was going to ask you. Where does LeBron ultimately end up?
Who got the best team with the best opening?
I mean, they all have openings. So,
but what team? San Antonio? Nah, I don't know if they got cap.
No, I mean the teams that they said he's narrowed it down to the finalists or whatever. Miami, Cleveland. I think the Warriors may still be in. The Sixers.
He's going to the 76ers.
Yeah, Miami, the Heat.
76ers. Stop it. Please.
The Wizards.
Don't make me hate LeBron anymore.
The Wizards would be hot. They got LeBron, AD, and Trae Young playing with them young dudes. That's something to watch right there.
The games missed are going to be crazy.
That's rude.
That's gonna be wow.
It's gonna be Cleveland. It's gonna be he's gonna be finishing the story, bringing it all full circle. He's going back to Cleveland.
He ain't Cody Rhodes.
I didn't think that you would even recognize that, but that's okay.
That's my new day.
He's gonna go to Cleveland. I think. That's not the best place to go, but yeah, I think it's gonna be the Cavs.
Okay.
But anyway, that is it. We're getting out of here. Thank you all very much for joining us. Jose and Hendo will be back tomorrow morning for another edition of Jose and Hendo in the morning. I will hopefully never see y'all again.
That's false.
I said hopefully, and so that's very true.
You'll be here.
I will hopefully never see y'all again around this time.
But how you going to disrespect our people like that, bro?
I'm not disrespecting. I'm saying I don't want to be on this show no more. And then and listen, the people prefer that it's you and Jose. What world class say?
No, he ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying thanks for him making you not want to come back.
That's not it. I love world class. That had nothing to do with it.
Jalen Carter.
Tomorrow, also join us 7:45 p.m. Eastern time for the LBHT show. Jose and I.
Yes.
And then afterwards, the overtime show for patrons.
Yes.
Hendo, tell the people where they can find you, what you're going to be doing when Hanging with Hendo is coming back, and what you're going to be doing for the season.
All right. So, working on a couple things. You can find me at Broke Pod. You see it right there on the screen. Hanging with Hendo. I don't know if that's coming back. It's not a thing. It's not real. But I am working on some things. I'm working on some stuff for the patrons. We're trying to get some things together, and we're trying to see what we can do with doing another stadium tour. Now that all the renovations are done and the season's about to start, maybe we can get over there and take some of the members, the patrons over, and hopefully the players will be around this time and have a good time. But yeah, we're looking into doing something for the people that support us, because you guys come out each and every day and show the love, and we really do appreciate it. So yeah, we're trying to do something to get back to you guys.
All right, that sounds fantastic.
Okay. So, question. Oh, put that super chat.
That's what I'm doing. God damn, man! Thank you very much, Adam.
Appreciate you. Now, I wanted to add
gems, clapping seal. Thank you very much. I don't know what any of them words mean, but
that's what I want you to know, because I saw something. I did a video last week, and I saw something, and it was like 13 rubies, a gallstone, and a pair of slippers. And I'm like, what are these things for? Like, I know it's a sort of donation for a reason, but I don't know why people are giving those things out. What do they do? Like, can you turn around and
I think a lot of platforms like to have alternate currencies to kind of cloud the amount of money that you should be making, so that you can't really, it goes through a bunch of different conversions and whatnot, and yeah. But thank you very much, I'd appreciate that. I'll have to look up exactly what that converts to, what it's for, essentially. But like Jose said over here, head over to members.lbhtshow.com, sign up for the NFL Pick'em. Just beat the experts. There's only one expert here. That's me. I'm coming to number one. Y'all fighting for second. Yeah, Hendo's there. Jose's going to be there. Coach is there. I believe a few other content creators who I'm forgetting are signed up. We're getting close to 100 signups already. You're going to get badges for, any kind of achievement that you achieve.
High score, perfect week.
Right. If you have a terrible time and you come back strong, you get a badge for that. There's a lot of badges there. The founders badges are gone. That was for the first 75 signups. But like I said, there's still a lot more that you can earn. And the main thing is it's free. Hit the link, sign up, and check the box to sign up for the newsletter, because we do send out a newsletter every Monday. Our producer, Adelia, puts it together. She does a great job. And every week there's a poll question. And this week is Ethan Pocic the answer for the Baltimore Ravens O-line?
And
spoilers, the answer is no, but you can vote however you feel on that.
Yes. And we're going to come out with the Humble Brodny badge. So world class, get in there, sign up. Week in and week out, Humble Brodny. There you go. That's your revenge right there.
That's not even the thing.
That's your hot take. We'll make that badge happen. Humble Brodny badge. Every week for the person that humbles Brodny.
That's crazy. You're gonna make a badge that nobody gonna win.
Bruh, I win it all the time. I won the pick'em leagues. 6-time champion.
You've won your pick'em leagues.
I've won yours. Oh, you want me to go get? You want me to go get the plaques
You
and the
can
trophies?
go get it if you want. I wasn't in those leagues. It don't matter.
You were in those leagues.
I
What are you
wasn't
talking
in.
about?
I wasn't in those leagues in that I did not participate. You
Exactly.
got a super chat from Adam for Hendo there. Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
But listen, we can put a bet on it this year, man. Like I'm engaged this year. I'm locked in this year.
We were supposed to put a bet on last year. It would be you and Jose, and you two guys didn't show up. But we can do whatever. Roll it, run it, do whatever. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm a 6-time champ, baby. Whatever.
Wow, 6-time champ.
Let's go. Nobody picks games like Hendo. Let's do it.
That's crazy.
It's like I'm just playing. Let's go.
Let's go. But again, thank you all for joining us. Appreciate it. Like I said, Jose and Hendo will be back tomorrow at 6:15 a.m. Eastern, and then come back and join us at 7:45 p.m. Eastern time, not 7:45 p.m. Eastern for the LBHT show, and then for patrons and channel members, we'll have the overtime show following that tomorrow evening. So y'all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow.
Peace.